Hey friends, I hope everyone's having a fabulous day out there. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're a returning viewer or subscriber. I love having you here, all of you. What I have going on here today is Teddy Bees haul. It is from the Ready to Ship that was held August something. It'll be in the title. But it was based on her May pre-order leftovers, and as Tiffany usually does in her Ready to Ships, there was some new scents that were offered, and then some like returning favorites offered. So she does a list of all like basically the pre-order scents, so you have a chance to go in and get those in the RTS. But she also does a list of like new scents, and those are the first to go. There were two I think I was interested in those. Might have just been one. I'll see what I got here as I go through it. So it was easy for me to get checked out with that. So I do have it here. And then she'll also add in some scents that are kind of returning that she just poured after the pre-order finished up. So I have some of that stuff too. I picked up some new scents from the pre-order that I didn't pick up in the pre-order. So I picked those up during the RTS. And yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I got, stay tuned. A thank you card, but I think I might have tossed it because I don't seem to have it here. I think I may be using a thumbnail that has a picture of that in the clip. So you've seen it before if you've seen my Teddy Bees hauls. In fact, I'm going to card my May pre-order haul because anything that I got here that's a repeat scent that I already picked up during that pre-order, I'm not going to rehash it. Check out that video if you want to learn more. But the main reason I'm not going to rehash it is because if you did watch that video already, it's just going to be repeated information. So I'm just going to kind of let you know I got those, but not rehash all the details about them. But like I said, I'll card that video in case you want to check it out. 2 samples in my box. I was making fun of how many samples I get because I usually only get 1. I was watching all these people open up 2 samples, and I was telling my friend, I was like, where do I sign up to get 2 samples? That's how much we love our samples, right? This time I got 2. So the first one was Dark Desires. And this was in her pre-order. I don't remember what scent notes were, but it's one that I did not pick up. So I love that when we, oh, this is perfumey. I love that when we get new scents so we can try them. Oh yeah, this is pretty, but it's perfumey. Is this the one that people were saying smells like Dark Kiss from Bath & Body Works? I'm just not super familiar enough with that scent. I've smelled it, but like it's not one I buy. So I don't know. I think it was called Last Kiss, so this is not that. But it's perfumey. It's like a dark, like there's dark fruits in here. It's really beautiful, actually. So I think I will enjoy that a lot. I won't be able to use this in my bedroom where I would like to, because it won't be enough wax, but I'll put it in my bathroom, which is where I usually do these because they're just a small amount. That smells nice and strong. Dark Desires. And then Autumnal Dream. Don't remember what was in this either, but it would have been one of the scents offered. Okay. This is kind of earthy. Whoa. What is that note? Is there dirt in this? Is there dirt in this? I feel like if it says dream, there must be lavender. Something's very earthy in here. And there's a note that's hitting my nose. And I'm not sure what it is. It almost smelled like cleaner at first, but then the more I smell it, I'm like, is there dirt in this? If it's not dirt, it's like leaves or moss or something. Don't know that I love that one. But I will still warm it because, you know, like I said, these just go in my bathroom. So sometimes I get pleasantly surprised. Autumnal Dream. When I edit this, I will post the notes for those blends above. And we'll see just how wrong I was, because I usually am. It's one thing when I know what to look for. Another when you try to figure it out, basically blindfolded, right? Nose folded. Okay, this was a repeat, so I won't go into detail, but this was Alexis Schluter's brainchild, I Heart Vanilla Orchid and Sugared Violets. It's truly beautiful. I picked up a tub in the pre-order, and I was like, okay, I kind of need a loaf, so I picked up a souffle to kind of even it out. This is also a repurchase. This is Cider Lodge. Also, No, I picked up a souffle in the pre-order. People are raving about this one. They love it. I guess I should tell you the scent notes. So the scent notes on I Heart Vanilla Orchid and Sugar Violets is creamy vanilla, marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallow magnolias, which is her I Heart Vanilla. It's kind of similar to like a boardwalk marshmallow clouds kind of scent. Blended with vanilla orchid, sugar violets, and sheer sandalwood, which is your Delicia Drench from Sol de Janeiro, which is absolutely a beautiful scent. Cider Lodge is a hot apple cider, warm chestnuts, smoky woods, sweet vanilla, which is by the fireplace type, bitter oranges, cloves, evergreens, Palo Santo peppercorns, and patchouli. This smells even better now. Oh my gosh, I should have got more. You know, Tiffany's blends change over time, and sometimes it's for the better, and sometimes it's not. Like case in point, pink lavender and espresso. I don't remember. I think she called hers espresso and pink lavender. Not sure what she called hers, but when I first got that blend from Tiffany, I actually thought it smelled better than the Bath and Body Works type. But I let it sit, and after it marinated for a while, I put it in my warmers, and it didn't smell the same to me. So not always for the better, but most of the time for the better. But things can smell totally different in a month from when you originally purchased it. It's amazing how her blends change. This one was new to me. Autumnal Fruit and Cashmere. I feel like this one was getting a lot of rave, and it was a lot of these I went into the RTS for. They were on my original list, but they got cut because I just couldn't afford all the things. I mean, my list was already expensive enough for my budget, and I couldn't afford all the things. So in the RTS, I picked up a couple of things I originally had on my list, and I was starting to listen to what people were saying about them, and I was like, okay, I think I'll try it. So this is dark plums, black pomegranate, blackberry compote, rich vanilla, sugar cookies, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's really nice. I really get that plum and blackberry. I get the dark fruits. They're phenomenal. I get that cashmere cream, and I definitely get that vanilla birch, and I love vanilla birch. This smells fantastic. Like, if you warmed this already, let me know how it's doing, because I would really like to get into that sooner rather than later. A lot of times I let my teddy bees cure for like a good 6 months, at least 3 months, almost always. But that smells strong, and I'm wondering if it's okay to go. This one was on my list and I cut it, so in the RTS I grabbed it. Blueberries and gingerbread croissants. And I believe the general consensus on this one is that people can't really pick up the blueberries, which kind of makes me sad because I love me some gingerbread, but I also love me some blueberries. This is sweet baked dough, blueberries, brown sugared, spiced croissants, rich butter notes, candied ginger, which kind of scared me a little bit, molasses, and toasted vanilla. If you know anything about me, you know when I like gingerbread, it's because it smells more like cakey gingerbread or like a warm, soft cookie gingerbread. So definitely like your cakey kind of vibe like that, not so much your... I won't say that I don't love the smell of the ginger snap, like the hard cookie, because I do, but I don't have to love it if the ginger is super, super, super fresh. Sometimes it can be too much. I like it more, the ginger can be fresh, but I want to smell those spices too. This is lovely. This is really lovely. I will say, I don't really get the blueberry. So I hope that comes out when warm. Tiffany currently has her request list posted. And I really hope that I Heart Vanilla Blueberry makes it this time, because I felt like it got quite a few votes last time, but it didn't make the pre-order list. I hope it does this time, because I really want to try that. Oh man, this is really good. This is a really nice gingerbread. I really like that molasses note in here. It's not bitter. It's perfection. The vanilla and the croissant note really tone down those spices. The brown sugar I get, but it's not one of those brown sugars where I'm like, I don't like it. I just wish the blueberries came through a little bit more. So like I said, maybe with time. I don't know. This may be ready to go by winter. It should be. I'll probably try it maybe January, February and see what I think. But I really do hope that blueberry note comes out, because I think it'll be good. At first I thought, I don't know, blueberries with gingerbread, does that sound good? But I tried that Scentsy scent. In fact, it came back this Kellogg season, Christmas cookie, which has a gingerbread with orange. Totally works. So I want to smell the blueberry because I think it's going to work. Feels like home. I picked this up in a pre-order, so I ordered another. Basically, if I got a souffle and I liked it, I picked up another souffle, so I basically have a tub. Sugared pears, vanilla syrup, toasted marshmallows, warm spices, soft baked sugar cookies, and Earl Grey tea leaves. I won't go into detail, but basically it's a beautiful spiced pear scent. Very syrupy. It's delicious. Delicious smelling on cold. So we'll see how that one goes. Peppermint cream butter cookies, also repurchased because I loved how it smelled in the pre-order. I think I picked up a tub in the pre-order, so basically I have a loaf now. Peppermint candy, marshmallow cream, and crispy butter cookies. Smells like a fantastic bakery scent, so I hope I get good performance. Lavender snow. I know. What are you thinking, Terry? What are you thinking picking up lavender when you haven't realized that you don't love lavender? So why are you purposely buying it now? This note got me. Winter. Bath and Body Works site. I love winter. Rose Girls put together a scent that I don't know if this was Summer Michelle's idea, but I know she requested it. So it may have been a scent that already existed with Teddy Bees and she loved it, or it may have been her brainchild. I'm not sure. But I know she worked with Jenny Oaks over at Rose Girls to put together a scent that also had lavender in winter, and that scent was winter heavy, and I was all about it. I don't know if Summer Michelle was all about it because I know she's a big lavender girl. So it'll be interesting to see what she thought of it, but I loved it because I really love winter. Winter has a great orange note in it, so you won't be surprised. I love me some orange holiday scents. So this has winter, silver birch, lavender milk, and vanilla cream. One thing I've noticed about Tiffany's lavender is it's hefty. Like, I don't think I've ever smelled a blend where she has lavender where I can't smell it. And I definitely get it in here. It's lavender heavy. Yeah, I mean, it's called lavender snow. What did I expect? I kind of expected winter to be stronger. I get that lavender milk more than I get anything. I get lavender milk and that vanilla cream for sure. I barely detect the other notes. I mean, a little bit of the birch maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to let this one sit and maybe those other notes will come out to play. But at this point, it's very lavender heavy. It's a nice lavender. If you like lavender, it's a very creamy lavender. But yeah, no, your girl Terry. Lavender snow. Lavender is not her thing. Yeah, no. Christmas trees and cream. Always a staple. I didn't need any more of it, but I love this blend, so I picked up another one. Fresh Pine Pals, vanilla sugar waffle cone, and rich vanilla buttercream. I don't really pick up the waffle cone in that blend, but I get the tree and the cream, and I love it. And she didn't offer it 1 year, so I kind of thought maybe it would be with every holiday pre-order. But that 1 year, she offered it mixed with something else, so I was like, I'm just going to throw another one in just in case. Sweet and Smoky. This one was totally not my radar, but Candace was talking this one up, and she was like, people, why are you not giving love to this blend? She made me feel bad. So I was like, maybe I need to check it out. Sugar cookies, cinnamon spice vanilla, sensual vanilla. That's why I didn't get it. The sensual vanilla. Because I had a coffee scent where Tiffany added sensual vanilla to it, and it was so perfumey. That note scared me. With a background of warm smoked woods. And sometimes smoke scares me too, and I'm sure the title of it scared me just as much. That said, this is beautiful. Like, gorgeous. Super pretty. I haven't been showing you the souffles. I really get those bakery notes in this, and it's really nice. The sensual vanilla is there for sure, but it is not too much. It is not overly perfumey. It's more body care than perfumey. Sensual for sure. And the smoked woods, it's not too much. It's not a really smoky blend. This is gorgeous. Like, this to me is kind of vanilla heavy in a way, and I'm not mad about it. It's kind of like a sultry, beautiful vanilla with those nice death kind of notes, and I like it. So Candace did not steer me wrong. Sweet and Smoky. I know we all like different things, and so sometimes what one of us likes, the other doesn't, but that's a good one. Blackberries and cashmere cake. This one I was also swayed by a fellow YouTuber. Alexa Schroeder talks about this one. and she got me curious. It was on my original list. It got cut, so I grabbed it in RTS. Juicy blackberry, sweet birthday cake, and cashmere cream. I know she doesn't love cashmere cream, so I'm surprised she loves this blend, but this is really nice. I really get the blackberries in this, and they are juicy. It does not lean floral to me. Super pretty. I do get the cake note. I think Alexis mentioned that it mostly comes out on warm, but I actually smell it. I smell each one of these notes. I feel like it's blackberry heavy, and I'm not mad about it because it's a really nice blackberry. I get that cake note, and I get the cashmere cream. It's not overly cashmere cream. It's a really nice mix of the birthday cake and the cashmere cream with the hefty blackberry note. I'm glad I picked it up. Kind of wish I had gotten the tub, but who knows how this will perform for me, because it does have that bakery note, but the blackberry smells really strong. So I probably won't get into this until like late winter. Give it some time to cure, but it smells fantastic. I Heart Vanilla Spiced Apples, a repurchase for me. I had originally had a tub in my pre-order, and I ended up cutting it down to a souffle. So I grabbed another souffle, so I basically have a tub now. This is I Heart Vanilla blended with juicy apple, cinnamon, clove, vanilla bean. I love her I Heart Vanilla blends. Add me some spiced apple, and yes, please, another repurchase, salted marshmallow waffle cone. I feel like this one's getting a bad rep. Everybody's saying it's light. Warm waffle cone, marshmallow peeps, beach treats, which is beach nights, hints of salted caramel and salty sea air. Yeah, I talked about this in my first video, so I won't rehash. But this doesn't smell light to me. Now, when I get in my warmers, it might be a whole new story. But I think it smells fantastic. So, grabbed another souffle, so I basically have a tub now. This one's new to me, Autumn on the Beach. This is Surfside Sweet Shop blended with campfire marshmallows, apples, golden nectar, clove spice, and cozy autumn woods. So this was on my original list, and I cut it because Tiffany mentioned that those latter notes are basically Bath & Body Works leaves, and I'm not a big fan of leaves. So I cut it because I was like, I don't want a really strong leaves blend, but I do really like Surfside Sweet Shop. So as I was watching people's hauls videos, a lot of people were saying this is kind of like a 75% mix of Surfside Sweet Shop with 25% of the other notes. So I was like, okay, that might work for me. I would agree. The Surfside Sweet Shop is strong. It's definitely the prominent note here. I'm not mad about it. But yeah, I don't pick up much on those other notes at all. I get a little bit of the apple from the leaves. I kind of like it. I like it. So I'm glad I watched those videos because I wasn't going to get it. Autumn on the Beach. I kind of like that it's more beach heavy. This one I did not get in the pre-order because I've warmed this before and it didn't do particularly well for me. And I mentioned that I like another vendor's version better. I don't know why I decided to pick up the souffle, but I did. So I'm going to give it another round and see how it goes. Little Pumpkin Beach Party. This one didn't, like I said, it just did not perform very well for me. Beach nights, pumpkin cupcakes, and marshmallow fluff. Yeah, it is beach nights heavy. But I do get that pumpkin cupcake as well. Yeah, I honestly, I get both. It smells good. It smells fantastic, actually, but it just didn't perform very well for me. So I'm going to try again. Little Pumpkin Beach Party. My last one was a tub, so I just went souffle this time. 2 more souffles here. Harvest Cider and Birch. You guys, for some reason, I think I've had this on my list in prior pre-orders several times, and it keeps getting the cut. I don't think I have this. Plums, dark cherries, vanilla birch, peppered woods, and warm pomegranate cider. I don't know why it keeps getting the cut. Just, I guess other things sound better. But I should not have been cutting this because this is gorgeous. I really like plum scents. Super pretty. I really get the plum. Now, dark cherry. Yeah, okay. Non-medicinal. It's a nice cherry. I definitely get the vanilla birch. I love. Not smelling super peppery, but I do think that pepper woods is adding a really nice little bit of like almost a spiciness to this. And then the pomegranate does come across as like a cider, so I'm not minding that pomegranate. This is gorgeous. Like, this is going to be a great fall scent. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Does this do well if you warm it sooner rather than later? Because I kind of want to get into it. I kind of do. Kind of don't want to wait till next fall, but that smells amazing. I don't know why I waited so long, but that was tub worthy. I should have got a tub. And then last souffle, I picked up another of these I Heart Vanilla Banana Milkshake, only because I got a feeling this one we won't see around for a while. Creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallow and magnolias blended with fresh bananas, whipped cream, and vanilla ice cream. This is very Laffy Taffy banana, but creamy, ultra. I love it. I had originally had 2 tubs on my pre-order order, and I was like, yeah, I need to cut back some. So I couldn't cut it because I definitely wanted to try this. This is Ember Scent. She also has a YouTube channel here. But I definitely wanted to try this, and so I got a tub and a souffle, and so I picked up another souffle to make it an even 2 tubs. Because like I said, I don't think we're going to see it back for a while. Not because it's not good, but I just feel like people don't overly love banana scents, especially when they're like candy banana. And I do, so hopefully I'm wrong. But just in case, I'll have some in my stash. I got 1 loaf here, and I'm not big on buying loaves from Teddy B's these days, but this was a markdown, so I went ahead and did it. This is pink lilac cookies and cashmere. So because it was kind of on a sale, I went ahead and grabbed it. This is sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, cashmere cream, vanilla birch, blended with lilac bouquets, dewy creams, and vanilla blossoms. The latter part of that is pink lilac and vanilla from Bath & Body Works, which is a candle that I love. Yeah, this is good. It definitely is her cashmere, yeah, cookies and cashmere blend for sure. And I do get that pink lilac and vanilla, and it's good. I like it. I feel like it wasn't a very popular one, but I haven't warmed it, so I can't say for sure. I think I have a souffle in my stash. But I like how it smells enough that I was like, okay, loaf markdown, I'll grab it. Pink lilac cookies and cashmere. It's not like overly floral if you're worried about that. Okay, last part of the order here are my tubs. This one I skipped on purpose, intentionally in the pre-order, because I don't think it's big a deal as most people do, which is fine, you know, it's just scent preference. I thought it was nice, it performed well, but I was like, you know me and honey, right? I got a sample in my order, and I was like, what the heck? Why is this smelling more bakery heavy this time? So I went in for a tub because I don't want to be missing out if this is more bakery heavy this time around. This is Honeybee. Oh, a lot of glitter on the bottom there. Sweet sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beach treats, which is beach nights. Some glitter on the top. Yeah, I get that honey pretty good, but that sugar cookie note, it's heavier than I remember, and the vanilla as well. I get a hefty dose of that beach treats too, but I like beach nights, so I was gonna skip, but now I have some in my stash, so we'll see what I think this time around. Sometimes you warm something, you're like, it's okay. And you warm it again, you're like, wow. And vice versa. It happens. This next one I got 2 tubs of because I've had this scent. It performs well for me, and I love it. This is Cozy Cookie Cake and Balsam. Vanilla Balsam, Fraser Firs, blended with our Cozy Cookie Cake, which is warmed ice white cake, beach nights, marshmallow fireside, and signature sugar cookie. You guys, this blend is so good. It is the best mix of bakery and tree. Heftier on the bakery than it is on the tree, but the tree is there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Fraser Fir tree with that balsam note. This is so heavenly. I need this for winter, so I will put 1 tub away for next year, but I look forward to getting into this because, yeah, it's a great performer, and I love this, so I went for 2. Speaking of balsam, this is one that I passed on a pre-order because I know some YouTubers were talking about this isn't overly strong, but it got me on the RTS. So I thought, let me just try it. This is I Heart Vanilla Balsam. Again, her I Heart Vanilla is the creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds, and then vanilla balsam. Which, all that is basically Bath and Body Works. Most of it. Super pretty. Oh man, this smells amazing. I love how this smells. This is so vanilla heavy. This is like a vanilla flavored tree. Oh my gosh. It's pretty. It's beautiful. It's homey. It's marshmallowy and creamy and vanilla heavy. Kind of almost has like that sultry tonka note. I'm so glad I picked that up. I don't know how it will come across in my warmers, but on cold, that smells amazing. I Heart Vanilla Balsam. That is a beautiful tree scent. This one I pondered about. I really love the name of this one, but I think it's going to be perfumey, so I skipped it. And then I listened to some videos. And you know how it goes. You know how it goes. So I thought, I'm just going to try it. Spooky Encounters. This is sandalwood, smoked oud, spiced cherry, black raspberries, a hint of patchouli, and blackberry cotton candy. Super pretty glitter. So this one is not real strong. All these other ones have been smelling stronger. I wonder if it's stronger on the bottom. A lot of times her tubs are hard to get out. Yeah, it's not coming out. I often have to bang them on my counter to get them out. Yeah, this one's not super strong. But I get those fruity notes, dark fruity notes. And I get the sandalwood for sure. It does have a little bit of a perfuminess to it. So the patchouli and the sandalwood are kind of bringing a perfumey body care element to this. But in a good way. I don't know that I get cotton candy, but that's not unusual. I definitely get those dark fruits like that cherry. It doesn't come across my nose as spicy, but again, it's kind of hard to smell. It's quite light. Let me try. Okay, yeah, I do get the spiciness in there. It's a very nice spice. And I get those dark fruits. Okay, I just picked up the oud. Yeah, I can smell a little bit better if I kind of squish my nose in there. That's not very strong smelling. So this one, I don't think I'm going to get to this Halloween. I think that one's going to sit in the stash for a while. It was just poured a couple of weeks ago. So to be fair, it hasn't been sitting that long. So if you have experience with this blend, I know a lot of people have tried this one before because it's been around. Let me know. Is this one of those ones that benefits from a lot of cure time? Was yours late when you got it this past pre-order? Blackberry butter pecan cookies. So I'm okay with blackberry butter. What's it called? Blackberry jam butter cookies. I'm okay with it, but it's not one of my favorite scent blends. This is butter pecan waffles and blackberry jam butter cookies. But I thought, you know what? It just sounds simple, and I love me some pecan waffles, pumpkin pecan waffles. So let me just get it. This one smells strong. Way stronger than that last blend I was just smelling. This is a really nice blackberry jam butter cookies. Sometimes it can have like a kind of a funky note to me sometimes. This one smells really, really nice. Really juicy, great bakery blend. I get the fluffiness of the pumpkin pecan waffles. Oh, it's like pumpkin pecan waffles add blackberry. That's what that smells like. And I'm kind of glad I picked that up. Blackberry butter pecan cookies. Delicious. And then I got 2 of the new blends. So I did get 2. I wasn't sure if I had gotten 1 or 2. This is the one I solely went after, but the other one was still available, so I grabbed it. Pumpkin spice and cake batter. This is warm pumpkin spice, brown sugar, rich cake batter, and vanilla buttercream. These were also newer pours, so if they're not overly strong, I wouldn't be too shocked, especially because they're bakery. Yeah, this one's not overly strong, but I can smell it. Oh, this smells yummy. It smells just like what it says. You get the rich cake batter. the vanilla buttercream. You get those 2 notes for sure. A little bit of a spiciness. It's very low on the spice meter for sure. Not overly pumpkin. And I get the sweetness of the brown sugar. It kind of gives it kind of like a little bit of a molasses vibe. It's delicious. You know, not anything crazy extraordinary, but it's delicious. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Delicious. That's pumpkin spice and cake batter. That one I feel like needs some cure time, but I can smell it. And then the last one I have here is smoked pumpkin spice. This one is pumpkin puree, brown sugared pumpkin, hints of maple, crunchy streusel, ginger snap, and hints of smoked woods. Yeah, a lot of these were poured August 15th, so they've only been sitting for a couple weeks. Oh, I can smell this. Okay. I definitely get that smoked woods note. But I don't mind it. It's good. It's funny because it says hints, but that's the first thing that struck me when I opened it. Oh, this is delicious. This is like brown sugary streusel, crumbly. Inside of the pumpkin, it's like the inside of a pumpkin pie, and you sprinkled some brown sugar streusel on it. Crumbles. And you got a little bit of like a smoked wood just kind of embering in the background. But it's not overly smoky, so don't let that scare you. I do get the sweetness of the maple. I do get like a bit of a sugariness to this. That smells good. That smells a little bit divine. That's what that smells like. Smoked pumpkin spice. Not overly pumpkin spice though. Like I don't smell this and think, oh, I smell all the things like nutmeg and cinnamon. I don't really get that, but it's really good. It's more like brown sugar maple than it is like nutmeg, cinnamon, you know, clove, those kind of spices. That's it. That'll do it for my Teddy B's RTS. I went heavier than I wanted, so I wasn't too happy with myself because you know how the RTSs are. They're FOMO. You're afraid you're going to miss out on something, and the hype of it is just like boom, boom, boom. The quickness of it, you just feel like, okay, I got out, checked out, got my order. What else can I go find? Got out, checked out again, got what I ordered. What else can I find? I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. But I will participate in her. That's what I need to do. It's just participate in the pre-orders. And then, which I did. I kind of did. I went back and picked up a couple of things I was interested in. But I probably don't need to do a ton of repeats. But that's kind of the purpose of an RTS. Following up a pre-order. So I'm just not going to win this battle. I just need to succumb to it and realize that I have a problem. It's okay though. It's okay. So anyway, all that to say, I went heavier than I wanted to. But at the same time, it's not a huge order. It's not a huge order. So I need to work on updating my wax totals and get that information into my app. And so I'm going to end this up. I've actually recorded this video as the last of the day. I'm taking a little bit easy before I return back to work tomorrow. And finishing up my Starbucks latte. Working on laundry, but I have it going downstairs and I'm up this time. I wanted to film a candle haul down there because I have my Yankee Candles Fantastical Fall 3 wicks I picked up, and I also have my Kringle, the Halloween 2 release, the Boo Crew that I picked up. I don't know if I'm going to get to those, but if I find the time, I will. I actually have a Kringle candle, Halloween candle haul waiting to be edited, and I think that's why in my brain that's turning, I'm thinking maybe I will skip the Boo Crew, but then I keep thinking that's going to be re-released in October. Maybe people care what my thoughts are. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I've been working all weekend long, past the weekend, on fall, Halloween. It's just so much work. I talked about in my last video, it's so much work, and I'm kind of tired. So we'll see. I don't have all my warmers placed. I've realized as I put my warmers out, I have a ridiculous amount of warmers, and I ain't too happy with myself at the moment, but I also realized that I need a number of warmers to send to space. Do I need as many as I have? No, because I don't like them all at once anyway, and I really like the ambiance when it comes to the cooler months, and I can run more of them without, you know, making it hot. and running up my AC bill in the fall and winter. And I ordered a couple of new ones in the Scentsy catalog as soon as they went live. So I haven't been able to totally finish what I got going in here. Plus my daughter's got to come over and pull some bins in that I can't pick up because they're super heavy. And as I gotten older, it's just too much. It hurts my back. It hurts my knees. Yeah. But anyway, all that to say, it's just taken a lot out of me. And I've gotten very little sleep this weekend. So definitely not going to happen today. But we'll see. We'll see. So if that video is up, great, I got to it. And if it's not, I probably skipped on it. But I do like to include candle content because I am a candle girl as well. I don't know. Maybe instead of a haul, I'll do like a favorites video or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you participated in the Teddy Bees RTS. Let me know what you picked up. Let me know what your favorites are. Let me know what your not so favorites are. You guys know I love to hear from you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.